aren't as many rules. Can I get another one? So, so for example, one of the most challenging moves that we do, you've probably seen it, is the PiYo flip. And the most advanced version of that is here, right? And that looks pretty tricky. It looks fancy schmancy. But I can teach anyone to do it because we lower to one knee, and you squeeze your knees together, and start here. And anyone can do that. And that's the beginning, and that's level 2, and that's level 3, and that's level 4, and that's level 5. And you'll see all those levels when we're in the workout, so that your customers don't have to use their own creativity and imagination to figure out how to modify it. We'll show them. So you just lower a knee, and guess what? Rotating like this, that's all core and upper body strength. And anyone can do this. And that's level 2, and level 3, and level 4, and level 5, right? Up on the ball of your foot. Another example of the bodyweight training that we do is a move we call Beast and Kick Through. So in Beast, you're here on all fours. And it looks like you're on your knees, and someone who's brand new, who has 100 pounds to lose, they're only off their knees for 2 seconds. But that makes them stronger. And eventually, the whole time they can hold it here. You know, so I really try to design this workout for the athlete, but the person who's just getting started on their journey. Who I want them to watch and go, I feel good about myself, I can do this. And so here's Beast, this works, and this is where I want you though, where you're suspended. If you can't see me because you're standing in the back, I have my knees suspended off the floor, and I'm just on the balls of my feet, and I'm pushing the floor away, this is all core. And then we eventually go to watch, here's the most advanced version first. A kick through. Ready? A kick through. But to start, we don't start here. We start with people doing this. Right? So anyone can go from here to sit back on their butt. And that's how we start. My torso's facing this way though. So it's that rotation that's core. Anyone can do this. Anyone can do this. Right? Can anyone do this? Yes. Anyone can do this. And then that's level 1. Here's level 2. I'm still here. I just take my foot through. Okay. That's nice. Week 2, maybe I'm taking my foot through. Week 3, I'm taking my foot through and I'm lifting it a little bit. And I'm wobbly, but I'm doing it. This is sweet. I'm getting there. And I'm here. I'm taking my foot through and I'm getting it. And then week 4, I'm lifting that leg up even higher. And week 5, don't worry, I have underwear on. I thought my mom was in the crowd, just in case my mom's here. And you take your leg all the way up to the front, right? And that's week 5. Guess what that works, this move? Guess what this leg move works? Yeah, exactly. It's a heck of a lot more effective than just doing this, right? Because that's not when you need ab strength. You never need ab strength laying down, except when you're in a fitness class. But in real life, you need it when you're moving, you're picking up groceries, and you're scooping up kids, and carrying things, and functional flexibility without all the rules. Here's another thing I want to show you. It drove me crazy whenever I would take, and FYI, I love yoga. I love Pilates. I'm just not good at it. So I wanted to create something for people like me. And I would take a yoga class where we're supposed to be here with their hands on either side, and people could put their hands down, and I can't. And this has nothing to do with flexibility. This is my tibia length. I can't put my hands on the floor because of Marge and Bill, my parents. They gave me DNA where my tibias are longer than my femurs, I guess, so I can't do that and get any benefit from it. So why have that rule? When if I bring my hands on the inside, now I can get a lot better stretch. I'm not getting a stretch here, I just look like everybody else in the class. I don't need you to look like everybody else in the class. I need you to stretch where you are tight. Forget the rules. In an hour, in 20 minutes, and 30 minutes, and whatever amount of time you have to give me, I need you to become more flexible. That's the only goal. It's not to look like your neighbor. Even if you do have the same parents. You guys know my sister Janelle? Yeah. She looked like nothing like me. She got very long legs. So you shouldn't look the same as the person next to you. You just figure out a way to make it work for you. So again, here, if I can put my hands on the floor, even if I could, I'm not getting a stretch until I'm here. Now that feels good, and that's what I want people to do, is to customize, where they're actually getting a stretch. And then we're up, all the way up. And bring it in. Now here's core. And all the way up. So we'll pull the leg forward above the elbow. That's all core. But what about my mom? I thought about my mom when I was creating this exercise. She's 66. And she said, you better make sure I can do everything. And I said, okay. Here's what she can do. Right? This is still core when I come forward, but I don't put as much stress on my wrist. And eventually she can lift that knee up for a second, right? And still get the flexibility from it. Has to be in layers. Has to be doable. People will stick to a program where there's growth, meaning you have a place to go. The first time you do it, if you can master it, it's boring, right? It's like going on a date with a guy who's already in love with you. Like, there's no chase involved, I'm out, right? You want to chase the workout a little bit. This is a workout you're going to chase. But you'll still feel confident and good about yourself the first time you do it, even if on each exercise you're not doing the most advanced version. Having said that, when I say the most advanced version, there are some moves that we modify because it takes more strength, and we'll show you the modification. Then there's some moves you won't be able to do, and you're like the strongest person in this room, but you won't be able to do it because you're not flexible yet. But we'll get you there. You'll be shocked. You will be shocked at how flexible and strong you become. It's kind of a trip. This program is nothing like what you think it is. Until you do it, then you'll know, and you'll be like, whoa, this is crazy. You'll be gushing with sweat, you'll be super flexible, and you'll understand how much more your body is capable of doing by having a strong core. The things that are going to become easier, that you didn't even intend for them to become easier, you're going to see that happen because of this program. I want to take some questions from you guys about PiYo if I can. What do you need? What?
Go right here.
Is right now? Oh, it starts right now. I'll be right there, Keith. I'll be right there, Keith. Love ya. Yes.
How much space do you need? Like, I'm going
Right
to
here.
do it next week. I want to
Yeah.
be able to do it.
She asked how much space you need for the workout. We went to Maui, Hawaii recently, and where we were staying, the gym got packed one day, and I'm like, oh shoot, there's no place to work out. And so I worked out in a little tiny stairwell, and I did the whole PiYo routine in the stairwell. So it takes no room. I'm running. Come on over here. You're welcome, you guys. Come this way.